At the Ubisoft booth, one of the games here, of course, is Trackmania 2. We managed to snag Eduardo from the team. And, well, just someone who's never actually gotten into car games. I said that, I know nothing about cars. Yep. You said you know nothing about cars, but you know a lot about tracks. What is Trackmania? For a complete nub like me, what is it?
So for anyone that's not familiar with the game, the whole idea is that with Trackmania you have a map editor to create your own map or to have other people creating maps, and after that be able to share them and race on them and compete with the tracks. So the whole idea is that just like every time you'll log in, every time you'll want to play, you'll be able to try a new track and try something new, sometimes very wacky stuff like stunts, wall rides, jumps and loopings, and sometimes very just like simple, straightforward racing. So that's the whole idea about Trackmania. It's all about tracks and not cars.
We see a lot of customization. Of course, Trackmania is quite an old game now, the first one. And now we see it in a lot of games. You know, the players have create their own content and so on. What's special about the Trackmania game compared to other games?
Well, actually, the map editor is made for people to be able to express themselves in the best way possible, because they have blocks that are available by dozens and dozens, almost hundreds, and then they can create and assemble them the way they want. After that, this is only that's the keystone, the fundamental behind it. But what makes it really an online 2.0 game is that after that you can create your own web page, you can create your own server, you have a dedicated server, you can then just like decide to tailor your server the way you want it with your own music and with your own map selection. So this is very powered by players, that's the way we say it, because they're the people behind the game making it so dynamic, so fun and so full of energy.
How important do you think the social aspect is? We have, of course, as you say, the Mania planet. Yeah. How important is that for a game like Trackmania?
For me, it's absolutely essential. If you want to play just like Trackmania by your own in your living room without never connecting online, I'd say you have a very limited experience. But the whole social aspect, being able to see what other people are doing, social gaming is all about knowing what other people can bring into the game. And it's not only social like talking to people, it's also playing with other people and playing with their creations.
There's no additional fees there? The Mania Planet is free for players?
Well, actually, each title will cost something. So for Trackmania 2 Canyon, we're looking at a price range between 15 and 30 bucks. So it's something very accessible for everyone to be able to just get in the game if they want to. And then each title can be bought that way, but you will have the whole Mania Planet system behind, so all the map editors, all the tools, all the sharing system that comes for free with the title that you're buying. So that's it.
For old fans of Trackmania, what is Trackmania 2 Canyon bringing to the series?
A lot. So if we're talking only about Trackmania, I'd say that the graphics are now a lot better. They've been improved a lot, but at the same time we make sure that we optimize them so they can run on pretty much any rig, so laptops or very small computers are able to run the game. So that's one thing. The gameplay, we've spent an entire year sort of tuning it finally, so it's faster, it feels more realistic because we have way more parameters. So it's going to be a more realistic, more beautiful game for the racing aspect. Then we have all the creation that comes on top. We have many features that are going to come out with Mania Planet. One is Mania Script. You'll be able to create script for your map. So I'd say if you go through a tunnel maybe at 300 kilometers per hour, I could say, oh, this event will happen. So anytime you will try a new track, you could be surprised by something new in it.
With all this stuff added, if I remember correctly, the first Trackmania, it came from kind of an indie route, where it came from originally. Now it's a huge thing. You have the website, you have Ubisoft behind it. do you still manage to capture, I don't know, the personality of well, the roots of Trackmania?
Yeah, absolutely. When we decided to get into it with Ubisoft, we made sure that just like Nadeo would still have the full independence to create it the way they want. Ubisoft is totally for that. They believe that just like we know what's best for players, and we're in constant dialogue with people online on our forums and stuff to make sure that we're really creating something that will be interesting for the players first, and that's it. I think Ubisoft will give us just like great opportunity to reach out to new people, and that's good for players too. So I think that all in all, it's going to be better for players and for us as well.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.